Hello friends, welcome. I'm thrilled you're here. California is a place that captures the imagination, sunshine, food, and diverse cultures. But today we need to talk about something big, the housing market. We'll explore 10 California cities where experts predict home prices will drop in 2025. This isn't doom and gloom, it's about being informed. So grab a coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. Our first stop is Los Angeles, the city of dreams, movie stars, and yes, traffic. This sprawling metropolis has long been a magnet for dreamers, artists, and entrepreneurs, all hoping to carve out their own piece of paradise beneath the California sun. From the glitz of Hollywood to the laid-back beaches of Santa Monica, Louisiana's allure is undeniable. But behind the palm trees and red carpets, there's a different story unfolding, one that's all about the cost of calling this city home. For years, Louisiana real estate felt like a golden ticket, a symbol of success and status. People flocked here hoping to buy into the California dream. But as the years passed, prices have soared out of reach for many. Today, even modest homes in once affordable neighborhoods come with million-dollar price tags. The gap between what people earn and what homes cost has never been wider, making it nearly impossible for average families to buy or even rent in the city they love. As a result, people are leaving for more affordable places, packing up their lives and heading to cities where their money stretches further. The demand for those once coveted million-dollar bungalows is finally softening. Neighborhoods that were once bustling with new residents are now seeing more moving trucks than ever before, as longtime Angelenos say goodbye to the city they once called home. The affordability crisis is pushing out the very people who make LA vibrant: artists, teachers, nurses, and essential workers. These are the individuals who give the city its unique energy and culture, yet they're finding it harder and harder to stay. As rents climb and home prices skyrocket, many are forced to make the difficult decision to leave behind their communities, their jobs, and their dreams. Experts see the writing on the wall. High prices, population shifts, and unsustainable growth are all converging. The warning signs are everywhere. Declining home sales, rising vacancies, and a growing sense of unease among both buyers and sellers. The city's housing market, once seen as an unstoppable force, is now facing a reckoning. LA's housing market is entering a new chapter, one that may finally bring prices back to reality. As more people leave and demand cools, there's hope that the city will become more accessible once again. But for now, uncertainty hangs in the air, and everyone is watching to see what happens next. Even in the land of dreams, gravity always wins. The City of Angels may be famous for its stars, but when it comes to real estate, even LA can't escape the pull of reality. Next, we head to San Francisco, a city renowned for its breathtaking views, innovative spirit, and a culture that has shaped the world. From the rolling hills to the iconic Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco has always been a magnet for dreamers, tech pioneers, and food lovers alike. But beneath the postcard-perfect surface, the city is facing a new kind of challenge. The tech boom once transformed San Francisco into a global powerhouse, sending home prices and rents soaring to dizzying heights. For years, the city thrived on a constant influx of talent and capital. But now, recent waves of tech layoffs and the rise of remote work are shaking the very foundations of this once booming market. Office buildings that were once bustling with energy now sit eerily quiet, and headlines about job cuts have become all too common. With high-paying jobs no longer guaranteed, many residents are rethinking their choices. Why pay a premium to live in San Francisco when you can work from anywhere in the world? The remote work revolution has given people the freedom to choose more affordable cities, and many are seizing the opportunity to leave behind the sky-high costs. The cost of living here remains among the highest in the nation, but the reasons to endure it are fading. From soaring rents to expensive groceries and daily expenses, the financial pressure is mounting for many families and young professionals. The city's soul, once defined by its vibrant neighborhoods and creative energy, is now being tested by economic uncertainty. Local businesses are struggling, and longtime residents worry about the future of their communities. As the famous fog rolls in over the bay, it brings with it a sense of uncertainty that hangs over the housing market. The mood is shifting, and questions about what comes next are on everyone's mind. San Francisco is clearly in a period of transition. The housing market is cooling, and a market correction seems not just possible, but inevitable. The city stands at a crossroads, waiting to see what the next chapter will bring. Down south, San Diego feels like a permanent vacation. Perfect weather, stunning beaches, and unbeatable tacos. Its popularity has driven home prices far beyond what local incomes can support. Economists call it overvalued, a beautiful city with prices detached from reality. People are stretching budgets to the limit, making the market sensitive to even small changes. Analysts predict a cooling-off period, a necessary adjustment for sustainability. San Diego will always be wonderful, but the real estate party is quieting down. The dream needs to be within reach again. Sacramento, once the affordable alternative, became a magnet during the pandemic. Bay Area transplants drove prices up fast, creating a frenzy and pricing out locals. The surge was fueled by outside money, not local economic growth, a classic bubble. Now the market is catching its breath and fundamentals haven't kept pace. The wave of newcomers has slowed, leaving prices out of sync with local wages. Analysts expect a correction to restore balance for Sacramento's residents. It's a necessary reset for the capital city. Welcome to San Jose, the vibrant heart of Silicon Valley, a city that has long been synonymous with innovation, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of the next big thing. Here, the skyline is dotted with gleaming office towers and bustling tech campuses, a testament to decades of explosive growth and prosperity. This is where tech dreams are born and billion-dollar ideas become reality, fueling one of the world's most expensive and competitive real estate markets. The demand for homes soared as engineers, entrepreneurs, and investors flocked to the region, driving prices to dizzying heights and transforming quiet neighborhoods into luxury enclaves. But now, a wave of tech layoffs and growing economic uncertainty are shaking the very foundation of this prosperity. Once busy offices now sit eerily quiet, and headlines about job cuts have become all too common, leaving many to wonder what's next for the city and its residents. The market's heavy dependence on a single industry, technology, has become its greatest vulnerability. When tech stumbles, the entire region feels the tremors, from Wall Street to Main Street. The rise of remote work and a noticeable softening in housing demand have sparked concerns about an oversupply of high-end condos and homes. Developers who once raced to build now face the prospect of empty units and falling prices. San Jose's housing boom was nothing short of legendary, with cranes dotting the skyline and new developments springing up seemingly overnight. The city became a symbol of boundless growth and opportunity, but today, that boom has given way to a sobering hangover. Construction has slowed, price reductions are becoming more frequent, and uncertainty hangs in the air. The city is waking up to the reality that even the tech industry, for all its power and promise, cannot defy economic gravity forever. Residents and investors alike are bracing for what comes next. A significant correction in the housing market appears to be on the horizon, forcing San Jose to confront the challenges of a new era and to rethink what the future of Silicon Valley might look like. In the Central Valley, Fresno is the agricultural heart of California and was once a haven of affordability. Pandemic-era migration pushed prices up, but the local economy, rooted in agriculture, faces water shortages and rising costs. Median incomes lag behind, making recent price hikes unsustainable for many residents. The market was propped up by temporary trends, but now must stand on its own. With demand cooling and affordability strained, analysts see Fresno as vulnerable to a correction. The city is at a crossroads, needing prices to realign with local realities. Riverside, the Inland Empire's heart, grew rapidly as LA's affordable alternative. New housing tracts and relentless demand drove prices up at record speed. But the commuter economy and logistics industry are sensitive to downturns, and high prices have eroded Riverside's affordability. The city's solution to high costs elsewhere has created its own affordability crisis. Experts predict a significant cooling-off period as the market seeks a sustainable balance. Rapid growth may soon be followed by rapid price drops. In Bakersfield, oil and agriculture drive the economy and the housing market. The city's affordability attracted buyers, but recent price jumps and economic volatility pose risks. Bakersfield's reliance on oil makes it vulnerable to boom and bust cycles. Developers have built rapidly, risking oversupply as demand slows. With more homes than buyers, prices are likely to fall. Bakersfield's greatest asset, affordability, now faces a major correction. Across the bay, Oakland's unique identity and diversity made it a magnet for those priced out of San Francisco. New demand transformed the city, but also created an affordability crisis and displacement. Now, tech layoffs and remote work are reducing demand, and public safety concerns linger. The forces that drove prices up are pulling back, while challenges remain. Experts predict a substantial price correction as Oakland seeks a new balance. It's a painful but necessary rebalancing for a city under strain. In Orange County, Santa Ana was once the affordable entry point, drawing first-time buyers and families. Intense demand and bidding wars pushed prices to unsustainable levels. Higher interest rates have shrunk the pool of buyers, leaving high prices and fewer takers. The market is saturated, and sellers are lowering prices to attract buyers. Santa Ana's story mirrors many Southern California communities. Prices got ahead of reality. A correction is needed to bring homes back within reach for residents. And there you have it, a tour through 10 California cities facing big changes in their housing markets. Whether you're a dreamer or a home buyer, understanding these trends is crucial. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and join us for more insights. Thank you for watching. Your support means everything. Stay curious and see you on the next adventure.